Yang ini berapa orang?
Halo Jessica.
Kamu bikin dulu nih. Halo semua. Halo.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, we're gonna waiting for Mr. Leo first, okay?
Okay.
And another participants to join us. How are you today?
Hi. And you?
A little bit tired. Oh, Mr. Leo here. Moment. A little bit tired, but no worries, because we're gonna have a fun time with Mr. Leo.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Leo.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening too.
So I learned in the end your timing.
You learned.
Yeah, finally. So,
Nice.
okay, I can see we already have Riri, Jessica, Fikri. Oh, who is Bidi?
Oh, it's Mayang, I think. Mayang.
Mayang, okay.
Mayang. See?
And
Mayang, right?
Ria Salman. Yeah, I saw the Mayang face before. Yes, so how are you doing? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm great.
Nice, grateful.
Good.
Great, great. Many replies. I like it. Okay, I'm good as well. Actually, there was a very nice weather before here. So I wanted to go to the seaside after the lesson, but now the weather just got cloudy. What about the weather there? How was today?
Still
Rainy.
Still right.
Rainy for Fikri Salman. Ririn, what did you say?
Yeah.
Rainy? Jessica, also there, rainy. Rainy everywhere.
Yes, rainy everywhere.
Okay. And anyone knows the temperature? How many degrees? Is it warm still? Or how many degrees?
26.
For example, 26, so still very, very warm. Yeah, because here, I think this morning was about 0 degrees. So
0. Wow.
very cold.
It must be really cold.
Yes. Okay. So we can wait maybe another 2 minutes.
7:10.
Okay, we can wait until 10th. So is there anyone that would like to tell us about his or her day? Maybe Fikri? I see. What about your day today?
I think my day is just like another day. It's the same. I just work and then go home and then take a nap and then doing this lesson.
Okay, great. Can you remind me what's your job?
Elementary school teacher.
Okay, great. So again, we have many teachers in these 2 classes that I'm having.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is there any other teacher right now in the class? No, Ririn is not a teacher. She's a student, I guess, if I remember.
How about Miss Ria? Are you a teacher
Ria?
or?
I'm not a teacher. I am civil servant.
Oh, civil servants. I see.
Right. Yes, I remember. Ria, what about your day? So you went to work?
No, I am working from home. Only Zoom meeting with my boss and my friend, and many answer the question from the people. send
Okay.
me question.
By email, you communicate with
By WhatsApp, email, and
the.
the application of the government. That's it.
Okay. So there is a specific application that you use. Okay, great. Okay, so we have also Kairu. Who is Franz Samuel? Nainggolan?
Oh yeah, Franz someone is just joining us today, just today. Yeah.
Just for today?
We'll see because Mr. Franz, hello Mr. Franz, over there. So Mr.
Yes.
Franz is actually one of our team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Good
he
evening,
really
Mr.
wants
Franz.
he really wants to learn with you, Mr. Leo.
Okay, great. I can see Nainggolan. That's a kind of famous surname here in Italy because there is the football player. Is it in the nation? I don't know.
Yeah.
That he plays for. Yeah, that used to play for AS Roma. Okay. So anyway, nice to meet you, Mr. Franz. I'm Leonardo. So I will be your facilitator for this session. Okay. So I think maybe we can start checking some homework since we have already 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 students. So is there anyone that would like to, first of all, what was your homework? Do you remember? Can you tell me?
You still remember your homework?
I think they do, but they're afraid to speak.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Come on, someone can just explain to me what you were supposed to do. Ririn, what about you? What was your homework for today?
Yeah.
What was the homework for today?
About 5 in hour.
Okay, we had to describe the function.
The function.
Of 5 what? 5 what?
The human.
Parts of the human body. Okay. And who was your partner for this exercise?
Miss Fikri.
Okay, so we have it here.
Yeah, Miss Fikri here.
Okay, so maybe you can read it. You can choose. I ask you not to do all 5, but maybe just to choose 2 of them. Okay, so the most interesting, maybe. And so one, you ask and Fikri answer. And the second one, Fikri ask and you answer. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so you can go. And I ask other participants to be very, careful and listening very well, because then we will talk about that. Okay, you can go.
Kidney is to filter and remove waste such as toxins, excess salt, and
wait, sorry, really, I interrupt you. I would like you to make a question and then the partner answer. So one, make the question. So what's kidney for? And the partner answer. Okay.
I will ask first.
Okay.
Okay.
What's kidney for?
Kidney is to filter and remove waste such as toxins, excess salt, and urea.
Okay, this was a hard one. Okay, thank you. And so maybe Ria, did you understand what the kidney is for?
I don't hear it clearly. I'm sorry, I don't hear clearly because don't clearly in my ear. I cannot hear. I cannot hear clearly.
I understand. You couldn't hear very clearly. Me too. I had some trouble to hear clearly, but I heard the word to filter. And so the kidney helps filter toxins. Was saying Ririn. Okay, so it helps. Right. So it helps the body to keep clean, right? Okay, now maybe Ririn can ask a question to Fikri.
What is the function of skin?
Your microphone is muted.
Sorry. Skin is for grouping.
Skin is for
Groping. Groping.
groping. Okay, groping. I actually don't know this word. Wait, groping.
G-R-O-P.
Yeah. Let me see. Grouping. Okay, okay, in that sense, to group. Okay, sorry. So you mean like for grouping like this, okay, to be touched, something like that. Okay, but maybe it has also another function that is like to protect the body, right? Also in that sense. Okay, thank you. And so just one more thing, you can ask what is the function of the skin, right? But also we can just ask what's the skin for? That's the, you know, the easiest way, let's say, to ask it, less formal. Okay, thank you. So is there anyone else that would like to read out loud the homeworks? Anyone? Maybe Mayang. Mayang, are you there? No? Najwa, are you there?
Najwa?
No one is there?
Najwa is there.
I can see, Najwa, that you unmuted the microphone. Hello, Najwa.
Yes, Mister.
Yes. Who was your partner for the homeworks?
Hairu.
Hairu. She is here, right? Here it is, yes. So could you choose two of the parts of the human body and, you know, to ask each other questions like Ririn and Fikri just did? Can you? Hairu?
Hello.
Yeah, Mister.
Can you ask Najwa one question about the homeworks? Let's go.
Okay. What's the hand for?
It's for holding something.
It's for holding something. Okay, great. Najwa, now you can ask Kairu.
What's the air for?
Kairu?
It's for hear a voice and noise.
The ear for. Okay.
It's for hear a voice and noise.
It's for listening, for example, it's for hearing. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Very good. Okay. Anyone else that would like to read? Okay. Mayang has bad signal. It's okay, Mayang. You can tell us when the signal gets better.
Or probably with a chat or something. Oh, it's because of dialogue. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. Is there anyone else that would like to read the homeworks? Maybe Nindi just arrived. Now I can, Mayang says. Okay, who is your partner, Mayang? Can you repeat, Mayang? What?
Jessica start to ask the question and I answer.
Okay, great. Mayang decided. Jessica, you understood?
Okay.
Jessica is there. Okay.
So you can ask one question.
What's the I for?
Yes.
She asked, what's the I for?
It's for looking around.
It's for looking around. Okay. It's for watching television, right? Great. Now, Mayang, you can ask a question to Jessica.
What's the nose for?
It's for smelling and breathing.
It's for smelling and breathing. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Is there anyone else that would like to read maybe some different parts of the human body? Is there anyone else? Maybe Nindi? I was saying they just arrived. Nindi, are you there? No?
Nindi? Miss Nindi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
Miss Nindi
are
is
you
here.
there? Would you like to read your homework? Who was your partner?
Mr. Salman.
Salman, okay,
Mr.
great.
Salman.
Okay, so please, you can try to choose two parts of the human body that haven't been, spoken already.
Okay.
So just choose.
Mr. Salman maybe can start it.
Oh, okay. What's the eyelids for?
Can you repeat, Salman? Sorry, I didn't understand the word.
What's the eyelids for?
You mean eyelashes?
No. Eyelids. 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 Eyelids.
Eyelids. I don't understand. Can you type it in the chat?
Wait.
So we can see if it's about pronunciation. Eyelid.
Eyelids.
Eyelids. Eyelids. Okay. Actually, you choose a very hard word. Thank you. I actually didn't know the term of this. Here.
Yeah, eyelid.
Eyelids. Thank you, Salman. Nindi?
It's for protecting our eyes from dust and dirty.
Right. It's for protecting our eyes from dust and dirt. Right. So we have eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes. Okay, great. Now, Nindi, your turn to ask a question.
What's the bones for?
What are the bones for? Right. If you use the plural form, what are the bones for?
Oh, okay. What are the bones for?
It's for protect important organs, including the bones that make up the ribs and spine. With these bones, vital organs such as the heart and lungs can be protected with the bones.
Okay. Also here, they are for protecting, right? Because if we are talking about bones, there is a plural, and I think it's better to talk about bones because there are many, right, in the human body. We have to say they are for. But yes, they are for protecting internal organs. And then Salman told us a bit about which different internal organs can be protected. Okay, thank you. If there is anyone that would like to read his or her homework, can speak now, or we will move to the grammar section of this lesson. I think no one will volunteer.
No one. Okay, let's start the grammar then.
So we will start our grammar section. Then, of course, we will check your homework. I mean, after the lesson, and I will send you back like for the last time, but okay. So for today's lesson, we will work on the topic of how much and how many. So I believe that you for sure know the meaning of how much and how many, but I would like maybe someone of you to explain to the class the difference. Wait, so I'm sharing. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we have how much and how many. Is there anyone that knows the difference? No one? How much? How many? Really?
Me.
Okay, great. Mayang, what's the difference? You can also give me just an example.
How much uncountable? How many countable?
How much uncountable? How many countable objects? Great. Thank you, Mayang. And is there anyone that knows the difference between uncountable and countable objects? Right, countable, right? Is there anyone that would like to explain the class? No? I think Salman knows. Mayang, you want to explain more?
Think so, Miss Mayang.
Yes.
Go on, go on, go on. Please, please tell us. No?
For example,
Mm.
how much money?
For example, how much money? So money is uncountable, right? And for example, how many apples, right? This is one very easy question that we usually hear. So here are my examples. How many students are in the class, right? How many students we have in the class right now? I don't know, about 13, 14, I don't know. And the answer in this case is there are 16 students, for example. And this is with a how many, so a countable name. So how much milk is in the fridge? There is a lot of milk. So first one, as we were saying, it's countable. Students is a countable noun. And so we use the plural form. So how many students, right, with the S for the plural form, are in the class? So of course we conjugate the verb to the plural. And then the answer is there are 16 students, right? So again, this is how many for a countable noun. So countable is something that I can count. 1 student, 2 students, 3 students, 4 students, etc. How much milk is in the fridge? There is a lot of milk. In this case, milk is singular, right? We don't put the S, right? And is uncountable because we cannot count how much milk because it's a liquid, right? It's a liquid. We cannot count it. We could count the number of glass, right? The number of glasses of milk. So 1 glass, 2 glasses, 3 glasses, etc. Or we could count the number of bottles. 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, but we cannot count 1 milk, 2 milk, 3 milks, doesn't make any sense, okay? So in this case, we have to use how much, right? So this is the difference. So I would like with you to count the uncountables in this picture. So you can see that we have many objects. Some of them we can count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them are uncountable. So can you help me to spot the uncountable objects?
Water.
Water.
Okay, water for sure.
Jam.
Wine.
Salt.
Wine or vinegar, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Tomato sauce or juice, maybe.
Right, I think this is tomato sauce.
Okay.
We always have this in Italian kitchens.
Bread.
Jam.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Oil.
Oil, jam, okay, jams, right? We have the oil, we have the jam. What else? There are still, I think, at least 2 other.
Bread.
Bread, right? Bread we cannot count. And then?
Cheese.
Cheese, also cheese. So usually the uncountables are kind of things that we usually cut or, you know, before serving, right? Like bread we have to cut, cheese we have to cut, or for example, with liquids, like we have to pour them, like the sauce, the wine, the oil, etc. Then of course, all of those are countable. So we have the apples, We have, the tomatoes, the onions, etc., etc. Okay, great. I can see you know very well. Okay. So just to give you some simple examples, some few simple examples. So how many apples are on the tree? How many apples are on the tree? How would you reply?
There are 7 apples.
Okay, there are 7 apples. Okay, there are 7 apples. Very precise, nice. What about this one?
There is just one apple.
There is just one apple, right? There is one apple, we could say, but also just one apple is very precise. Great. Again, this is apples is plural because it's a countable name. So we ask how many apples are there. Okay, so there is also another way to answer this question that is a bit more in general. So how many apples are on the tree? We could also say there are a lot of apples. Okay, there are just many. I don't want to count, just a lot of, okay? And when there are not many, right? There are few apples, okay, right? So for countable nouns, so how many? A lot of and few we use. How much food is left on the table? Okay, in this case, food is singular because it's an uncountable noun. So how much food is left on the table? Do you know? No one?
There is a lot of food left, maybe.
There is a lot of food left. Right, perfect.
Nice.
So again, food is singular, so we use is, right? And because it's uncountable, so there is a lot of food left. So with uncountable names, we cannot count the number, right, of foods, right, on the table. Doesn't make any sense. So we must say a lot of. And what about this? There is almost none, right? How would you say? How much food is left on the table here?
Just a little food.
Okay, I can see Ria is the most prepared here. What do you think? Anyone agrees with Ria? She said little food on the table. Little food left on the table. Do you agree? Silence is I don't agree. Okay, so Ririn, why do you don't agree? Why do you don't agree?
Sorry, Mr. My signal is too bad.
It's too bad. I'm very sad. Okay, don't worry.
Don't worry, Ririn.
I can hear you well, but maybe let's see.
No videos, but just probably the sound.
Right. Maybe could improve. Nindi, do you agree with Ria? There is little food left. Do you agree?
I don't know, but I'm still confused, sir.
Okay. About what? You're confused about what?
Different, a lot.
Please tell me.
I think I don't know what I should answer to, but
okay. Okay, you don't know. Okay, great. So because in the slide before, right, in the case of countable nouns, we used a lot of and few. In the case of uncountables, we used a lot of and actually little in this case. So there is little food left, okay? So this is an important difference that you should remember, okay? So for how much, we answer a lot of or little, while for how many, we answer a lot of or few, okay? Okay, and how much is that shirt? How much is this shirt? Very, very easy question. Please not Ria this time. Okay. Very easy question. How much is this shirt? Anyone?
$2.
It's $2, right? It's $2. Great. So in this case, we use how much because price is uncountable in English. Okay, right? We can say that it's $2, but it's not really that we count the price. Okay. Okay. So actually, is the difference between how much and how many clear to you? Because I could see that you know very well the difference between uncountable names and countable names. Okay, you knew it very well, but the difference between how much and how many, is it clear? I need some answers because I cannot see most of your faces due to the bad signal today. So
Everyone,
please, it is not clear.
do you think Mr. Leonardo explanation is clear? Everything about much and many?
Salman?
For me, it's clear.
Okay, I can see
Okay.
reading Salman. They're saying it's clear. Okay, maybe we can move to the reading section first this time, differently from the other class, so that we maybe kind of see it first in the reading part, and then we can work on our question time. Okay, let's give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so as usual, we will read a script, like if we were some actors, right? But this is a gap filling script this time. Okay, so it's very easy, right? Languages do you speak? You just choose, in this case, how many languages do you speak, right? Of course, you have the choice between how many and how much, right? And then you choose how many languages do you speak. So one by one, we have this first 9. Maybe we can start from the last one. Fitri, are you there, Fitri?
Miss Fitri, are you there? Okay.
Okay, great. So Fitri, do you understand the exercise, right? You just have to choose between how many and how much and read the sentence.
Okay. Number 1.
Yes, number 1, please.
How many days are you here for?
How many days are you here for? Great.
How many?
Great,
Yeah.
great. Kairu, number 2. Fitri, could you? Yes, thank you. If you could.
How much English words do you know?
Can you repeat again, please? It's not that clear.
Who's speaking? Sorry.
How much English words do you know?
It's higher. It's higher.
Okay, because I couldn't see. Okay, Kairu, your connection is not the best right now. Can you speak closer to the microphone?
How much English words do you know?
Okay, how much? Everyone agrees. How much? How much English words do you know? Everyone agrees.
No, sir, because the answer is how many? Because what is countable noun.
Right. So you could be confused by the fact that English, for example, if I ask you, how much English do you know? English is uncountable, but actually here, words is is what we are asking about. And so words is plural here, you can see, and is countable. So how many English words do you know? Okay, great. I hope you know many. I don't know many English words, actually. I think you might know more than me. So 3, We have next one, maybe Jessica.
Yes.
Sentence number 3.
How much time do you spend online?
Great. How much time do you spend online? And what's your answer, Jessica? How much time do you spend online? For example, I spend a lot of time online. What about you? How many hours?
I think 6 hours in a day.
I think about 6 hours a day. Okay. Is there anyone that spend more time than Jessica? I think I definitely spend more than 6 hours because I work online most of the time. So maybe 10 or even 12 hours a day. What about you? Is there anyone else that spend more than 6 hours a day online? No one? Today I can see we are very silent. What happened?
Yeah, so silent.
Yeah, maybe it's the rain. Maybe it's the rain. We are very sad today. Okay, so we will just move to the next one. Okay, so let's go with let me see. Astuti Zaro 4.
This class is very silent, seriously.
How many pets do you have?
Great. How many pets do you have? And how many do you have, Astuti?
I just have one pet.
Just one pet. What is that? Is that a cat, maybe? Is it a cat? Astuti, can you hear me?
Yes, it's a cat.
Okay, it's a cat. Great. 5, maybe we can ask Nindi.
Yes, sir.
Sentence number 5.
How much money do you have?
How much money do you have?
Money.
Okay. How much money do you have, Nindi? I am very poor. I don't have much. What about you?
I think it's a lot of money.
Oh, Sultan. Another Sultan from this class.
Yes.
No, miss.
Okay, thank you, Nindi. Okay, 6. Maybe we can ask Aska.
Mr. Aska. I'm about to say
Aska.
that.
Yeah, thank you. So Aska.
Mr. Aska Amaro. Yes.
How much years have you lived in here?
How can you repeat? Sorry.
How much years have you lived here?
Okay, how much? Everyone agrees. How much years? No. Okay.
No.
Maybe how many?
How many years?
Okay, how many? Yes. How many years? Because here we can count 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, etc. And also, the trick here is that years is plural, right? So when we use how much, usually is singular, right? Something like that.
Again, much is for singular.
Okay, so I like this sentence. So next one, maybe we can ask Fikri.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, Fikri?
Yeah, Miss Fikri.
How much do you love me?
How much do you love me? Because love, we cannot count, right? Great. And I hope you can use this Fikri, this sentence in your in your daily life. Can be useful.
But she asked you, Mr. Leo.
No, the
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, so next.
Next, 8 maybe
Najwa, maybe.
Najwa, yes.
How much coffee do you drink?
How much coffee do you drink? So here, coffee can be both countable or uncountable according to what do you mean for coffee, right? Because in this case, it's kind of coffee, the powder, right? How much coffee do you drink? Or coffee, the liquid, right? So how much coffee do you drink? But maybe we could have also asked how many coffees do you drink, right? If you use the plural, could be okay. But since, singular, right? How much coffee do you drink? Okay. 9?
Me.
Go, Mayang.
How many days are there in a week?
Okay, how many days are there in a week? Do you know the answer, Mayang? How many
There
days
are 7 days in a week.
There are 7 days in a week. Great, thank you. Okay, now we go to, we get a bit more hard exercises, just a bit more.
Yeah,
not
more
really,
harder. Still
not
okay.
really. Still easy. So, you have the question and you have the answer. So there are 20 oranges. So you just
still with how many and how much,
Yes.
isn't it?
How many oranges are there? There are 20 oranges. So you just have to choose if how many or how much and just put the name of what we are asking about. So maybe in this case, we can start with Franz.
Mr. Franz?
Mr. Franz.
Mr. Franz?
Yeah.
Maybe we
You can start with, number 1.
So this exercise is a bit different, right? We just have to choose how many, how much, and add one noun, right? Like in the example.
Oh, I know. How much sugar do we need?
Right. How much sugar do we need? We don't need any sugar. Okay. Then next one. Nindi?
Yes, sir. How many did you buy?
Okay, but we should add the noun.
How many?
Yeah, the noun. Di jawabannya, di bawahnya.
Oh, jawabannya. Okay. How many did you buy? About 10 potatoes.
Okay, but so we have how many oranges are there, right? Oranges, the noun. So here, how many of what?
How many of what? How many?
How many potatoes did you buy?
Okay. Of course, that if I have potatoes in my hand, when you ask me, you just say, how many did you buy? It's okay. It's okay in English. But just to, exercise and to use this plural and to exercise the way to ask the question, let's do like this. Okay, 3, maybe Ririn.
How much rice is there?
How much rice is there?
There is not much rice.
Great. Again, the rice is uncountable. Okay. Do you like rice, Ririn?
Yeah.
Right. I love rice. I love rice. In Italy, we eat a lot of pasta, not much rice, but I really like rice, especially white rice. Okay. 4 to maybe Who would like to go? You can always raise your hand on the Zoom application, right? If you want to speak, you can always raise your hand there.
Me.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mayang. Let's go, Mayang. 4.
How many apples are there in your basket? There are 7 apples.
Right, right. How many apples are there in your basket? There are 7 apples. Great, thank you. So
Mr. Leo?
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Leo. Actually, Miss Fatima just joining us right now, and she raising her hand before.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't see. Thank you for report this. So Fatima, first of all, welcome to the class, and yes, you can read. Do you understand the exercise, right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm late.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
How many bread do you eat?
Okay. Now, bread, is that countable or uncountable?
How much?
How much bread do you eat? Oh, I eat a lot of bread. Okay, thank you. Okay, 6. Is there anyone else that joined late, maybe?
No, but Miss Jessica just sometimes, laugh and in again, laugh and in again. Probably Miss Jessica. We can, ask Miss Jessica.
Jessica?
Yes.
Yes. The sentence number 6.
Okay. How much milk do you buy every day? I love milk, therefore I buy a lot of it.
Great. Okay, milk is uncountable, then of course like this. Okay, 7, maybe Najwa.
How many lots of trees are in that forest?
Okay, okay. So actually here, how many trees, just how many trees are in that forest? How many trees? And then there are lots of trees, because a lots of means, it means many. It means much. The reason why we don't use here many or much is that many and much are generally used in questions and negative sentences. Okay, generally used like that. So we prefer to use a lots of, or few, or little again. Okay, thank you. 8.
Mr. Leo.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Leo. Do you mind if you ask more to Mr. Aska Amaro, just to make sure that he understand well?
Thank you very much. Aska, are you there? Aska?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can go with the 8th one, the 8th.
How many do you have? I don't have many friends.
Okay, but we should use the noun. So how many? What? How many?
Friends.
Right. How many friends do you have? I don't have many friends. Okay, very sad. Sad sentence. Okay, 9. This one that's kind of the hardest one. So I will ask Ria, because I could see
I'm about to say the name also.
Ria, I could see she knew everything. So, okay, I'll challenge you. 9.
Okay. How much did you pay for this car? I didn't pay a dime. It's my friend.
Okay, okay. So how much did you pay for this car? So the hard part was that maybe this is not very clear. Do you know, Ria, what's the meaning of this? I didn't pay a dime.
In Indonesian language, maybe like receh, $1, like sepeser pun, nothing. Not pay with.
I didn't pay anything.
Didn't pay anything because the friends.
Right, right. So dime, it's like a cent. It's like $0.01.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I didn't pay a dime. So it's saying I really didn't pay anything. Okay, thank you very much. So after the reading part, we kind of understand better how to make how many and how much questions. So we will move to the picture and we can ask each other some questions about the picture, okay? So let me choose the picture for you. Do you prefer a birthday party or a swimming pool? Do you
Which one
prefer
do
a
you
birthday?
prefer?
Birthday party or...
Birthday party.
Birthday party.
Maybe it's birthday party.
Okay, great. Everyone agrees on birthday party. Okay. Okay, share screen. Okay. So, okay, we said this is a birthday party. And what, first of all, what do you see in the picture? Let's maybe say some names of things that we see in the picture. What do we see? What is happening also?
Balloon.
Balloon, you said?
Yeah.
Right, there are some balloons.
Birthday cake.
Sorry,
Dog.
what? Dog?
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake, right?
Gift.
Radio.
There is one, also two gifts. A radio, great. What is this?
Piano.
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 Right, piano. Okay, great. What else?
Some of books.
What, sorry?
Toys.
Books.
Books. Books, children. Okay, great. And is there someone that can tell me what is happening? What is happening? So, for example, what they are doing, or what is happening here? What is happening here?
For me, it's a chaos birthday party. But for Miss Fatima, what happened?
Crying baby.
Crying baby. Right. There is a crying baby here. Okay.
Someone?
Also the dog here is doing something, right?
Barking.
Right, barking. Crying baby, barking dog. They are singing, I think, maybe. They are singing a song.
Yeah.
Maybe a happy birthday to you.
And naughty boy up there.
Yeah. What is he doing? What is he doing? Do you know? How do you call that? No one knows? That's to pop a balloon. To pop a balloon, okay? Okay, great. So maybe we can start at this point with Fitri. And Fitri, you can, as usual, ask one of your friends a question, but this time I would like you to focus on how many and how much questions, okay? So you can ask many things. Also, you can ask about parts of the human body, right? Because we can also exercise the vocabulary of the last lesson. So you might want to ask something like, how many noses are in the picture, right? So just one thing is to remember how many use the plural. So how many noses, and then are, because it's a plural, right? How many noses are in the picture? Or and how much, instead use the singular. So for example, how much food is on the table? Okay. Okay, Fitri, your turn.
Fitri, I am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Miss
yes.
Fitri.
How many kids there?
How many kids are there?
How many kids are there?
Okay, to who are we asking?
Najwa.
Okay.
Maybe.
Thank you. Najwa. Najwa? Yes. The question was, how many kids are there, are in the picture?
Seven.
Okay, so I would like if you can give me the full answer. Right, so there are, can you repeat? There are.
Najwa, can you repeat, Mr. Leo? They are.
They are.
There are 7 children or 7 kids. Let's use the same vocabulary.
There are 7 kids.
Okay, we are saying there are, right?
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, because.
Not
So
they are.
can I?
There are. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to. Maybe can I? No, I cannot draw on this share screen. Can I? No, I cannot.
Oh,
okay.
It's a different screen. Yeah, screen.
Yeah.
Different screen.
Okay. Anyway, there are, right? There are 7 kids.
Probably through a chat, Mr. Leo.
Right. Thank you. Obviously. Okay. 1 second.
There are.
Yes, exactly. Because of course we can say they are 7, for example, but in this case, the question was how many kids are there? And so the answer, you can check in the chat, there are 7 kids. Okay. Just to be clear. Then of course, you can say they are 7, right? If we're talking about kids, you can say they are 7. But just to answer this question, how many are there? There are 7. Okay. Okay, now Najwa, is your turn to ask a question. So how many, how much?
Wait.
Yes, we will wait. In the meantime, you know, the other students can also think about what kind of questions they can make, right?
How many balloons?
How many balloons are? How many balloons are in the picture? Right?
Najwa, ya. Coba diulangin lagi, ikutin kata Mr. Leo. Di repeat again. How many balloons?
How many balloons
are in the picture?
Are in the picture.
Or for example, are there? Okay, I wrote in the chat, Najwa. You can see the spelling. Okay, and to who are we asking?
How many balloons are in the picture?
Okay, to who? Who's your friend? Who's your partner for this exercise?
To Miss Ririn.
Okay, Ririn.
Yeah.
Okay, Ririn, did you understand the question?
Pardon, can you repeat the question, Miss Najwa?
Yes, Najwa.
How many balloons are in the picture?
Okay, great.
There are 3 balloons.
Now I will ask a question to Ririn, and this question is, how many balloons there were in the picture?
There are 4 balloons.
Okay, there were, okay, before 4 balloons. Okay, great. Thank you, Ririn. Okay, now it's your turn to answer. I mean, to a question.
Okay. I want to ask Miss Mayang.
Mayang?
Mayang, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many ropes are in the picture?
Ropes, Ririn?
Yeah, yeah.
Ropes. Okay, just one thing here. I think ropes, you mean this kind of things, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we can call that also strings. Something like this, strings.
Okay.
Strings. Okay, my young, how many strings or how many ropes are in the picture?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to count, right? We have to take the time for counting. So it takes some time.
There are 3 ropes are on the picture.
3?
3 ropes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. What do you think? Also strings we can count this.
There are 3 ropes are on the picture because of balance.
Okay, so you just count the one of the balloons. So 1, 2, 3, and then you say, okay, this is popped. So there is no. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not convinced, Mayang, but okay. So, Mayang, it's your turn to ask. Make a question. How much or how many? Let's try how much, if you can, maybe. I know that you know the difference very well, so you can ask a question with how much, if you want.
Miss Mayang?
How many birthday cake are on the picture?
Okay. So, how many birthday cakes? Even if we see just one, we should use the plural to ask the question. How many birthday cakes are in the picture? And who are we asking to? Who are we asking to?
Miss Mayang, bertanya sama siapa ini sekarang?
Maybe Jessica.
Okay, Jessica.
Jessica? Miss Jessica? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
It is just one birthday cake in the picture. On the picture.
Okay, so there is just
There is
one.
just one.
There is just one birthday cake in the picture. I'm writing down for you in the chat so you can see. Anyway, great. There is just one. Now, Jessica, your turn to ask a question. Could you ask maybe a question with how much, if you can, if you would like to? If you see any uncountable noun in the picture, right, you can ask about that.
I can. But how many people on the picture?
How many people are
on the picture?
In the picture, we usually say in the picture. Okay, again, we should choose the partner.
To Miss Fitri.
Okay, Fitri. But Fitri already did, right?
Yeah. Can you choose another person, please?
Sorry, Fitri.
Sorry, Miss Fitri.
For Miss Astuti Zahro.
Astuti
Miss
Zahro.
Astuti Zahro. Miss Astuti.
Okay. There are. Pardon, can you repeat the question because my no.
Okay. How many people are in the picture?
Great.
There are 9 people on the picture.
Let's use in the picture. Okay, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can tell you, I think there are 10. Is there anyone that can tell me where is the 10th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The hand.
Yeah, the hand.
Where
The kids.
under the table, hiding
under the table.
Right, hiding under the table. Great, thank you. Okay, so maybe we can change picture now because we asked many questions about this one. Let me take another one for you. So we take the swimming pool now. So before asking the questions, again, I would like you to help me describe this picture. So what is happening? What is happening here?
Vacation.
Some people is swimming.
Okay, some people are swimming, some people are on vacation. Okay, what else? What people do? What people do? So they are swimming, they are relaxing maybe.
Sleeping maybe.
Sleeping.
Sunbathing.
Sunbathing, great. Okay, and do you see anything strange, anything weird in this picture? I think there is something weird.
Lots of things.
Yes, actually lots of things.
There is a whale.
There is a whale. Okay, very strange in a swimming pool. Very strange. And then what else?
Someone is sleeping in the bed, on the bed.
Right, someone is sleeping right on a bed by the swimming pool. That's very strange. What else?
There is chef inside of the pool.
Yes. Chef. You mean there is a cook, there is a chef inside the pool, right? Okay, I wonder what is cooking in there.
Cooking water.
Yeah. I think there is at least another thing that is strange, or maybe even two things that are strange left. Do you see anything strange? I think even three things strange.
Yeah, 3. I can see 3 as well.
Someone is fishing.
Someone is fishing, right? This lady, I think it's a lady, yes, is fishing.
I think so, lady.
Okay, a lady is fishing in the swimming pool. She cannot catch any fish. At least she can catch the whale, right?
The whale. A big fish.
Yeah. What else?
There is danger fish well.
Yes, the whale. We already said this, but yes, there is a dangerous fish, the whale. Then what about this lady? Everything's okay with her?
She wearing winter
what? Clothes,
winter
right? She's wearing winter clothes in a swimming pool, and she's ready for diving in, right? For diving in. And what about this lady here? What do you think?
Selling something.
Okay, she's cooking, she's selling something, but I thought she looked like a witch, maybe. She looked like a witch. Maybe I'm just stereotyping. I don't know. Okay, thank you. So let's start asking questions. Who was the last one that answered?
Mr. Leo, probably we can start with the gentleman as well. Their
Yes.
turn. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mr.
Okay.
Salman, Mr. Aska, Mr. Franz.
Yes, yes. Anyone that would like to start can call his or her name.
Can I?
Great, Salman. So again, how many, how much? And I really would love to see questions with how much, because we didn't ask any. So
maybe I ask maybe Nindi.
Okay.
How much people are there?
Okay. This is tricky, but we use how many people.
Oh.
Yes, it's true that people, you don't see the S at the end, right? But people is anyway the irregular plural form, right, of a person, right? So how many people still we use like that? Okay. So Nindi, what do you think?
I think there are a lot of people in the picture.
Okay, great. So, this is a smart reply, right? A smart answer, because I don't want to count them all. So there are a lot of people in the picture. Okay, now your turn to ask a question.
Maybe to Mr. Aska.
Okay, to ask her.
How many boys in the picture?
How many boys
How
are?
many are in the picture?
How many boys are in the picture? Okay. Aska.
Mr. Aska, are you there? Hello?
Okay, maybe no.
I think he's still counting. I think so.
We can say that, right? We can say, wait, I'm counting, right? Aska?
Mr. Aska? Okay, we can skip and ask him later.
Yes, maybe to France somewhere.
Okay. The question is
how many boys are in the picture?
There are a lot of boys in the pool.
There are lots of boys in the pool, we can say, in the picture, right? Thank you. And do you think there are more boys or more girls? Just by looking, there are more boys or more girls? What do you think, Mr. Franz?
I think there are more boys in the pool.
Okay,
My
thank
opinion.
you. Yeah, in my opinion, right? We don't want to count it, just looking, right? Okay, so now it's your turn to ask a question to someone. So we can use how many, how much, again. I know that there are not many uncountables in the picture, but still you can just make even a stupid, simple question. So Mr. Franz, you can ask. You can choose a name and then ask.
Jessica already answered the question.
I don't remember.
Miss Jessica, yeah?
Yeah. Who's left, Miss Putri?
Everyone already have
everyone?
their parts, yeah. Miss Hairu, probably Miss Hairu only.
Hairu. Okay, and
I want to ask to Miss Hairu. How many trees are in the picture?
How many fish?
Trees.
Trees. Okay. Okay, thank you. How many trees are in the picture? Kairu?
There are a lot of trees.
Right, there are lots of trees, right? If you want to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, maybe. There are 14 trees in the picture. But yes, there are lots of trees in the picture is a very good answer. Okay, so since everyone done, you can just raise your hand if you would like to go more, right? So maybe in the meantime, Kairu can ask me a question. And okay, Ririn raised her hand. So maybe Kairu, you can ask to Ririn.
Moment, Mr. Leo. Mr. Aska actually have a bad signal and trying to admit. I will admit again because he just left. And probably after these two people, we can try to ask Mr. Aska.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, Kairu to Ririn.
How many umbrellas are there?
How many umbrellas are there?
Umbrellas are there?
There are
There.
4 umbrellas.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Five,
actually,
five,
there.
five, five,
Yes,
five,
exactly.
five.
Where is the fifth? Where is the fifth? So I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then where's the fifth? Can you tell me?
And
How do you say that? So we have upper part, left, right.
and the
Where? So we have the upper part and the bottom part. The bottom.
In the bottom, yeah, in the bottom.
In the bottom of the picture. Okay. So maybe now Ririn can ask to Aska, right?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
How much water in the picture?
So how much water is in the picture? Thank you for the question with how much.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Aska.
There are 2 water.
Okay. So since she's asking about how much water, right? So it's uncountable. So we can say that there is, and then we cannot count. We can either say there is a lot of water, or there is little water, or we don't have many options here. So do you think there is a lot of water or there is a little water?
A lot of water.
So there is a lot of water. Great, thank you. So again, in this case, water is uncountable, but we could have asked how many pools, right? Pools are in the picture, right? How many swimming pools? And so maybe we could say 1, and actually this is not a pool, really a pool, but we could say 2 pools. But if we ask about water, then it's uncountable. Okay. And is there anyone else that would like to ask a question? Maybe Aska? You would like, no, Aska, sorry. Oh, yes.
Yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Aska need to
Mr.
ask
Aska.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah, if you could ask a question, maybe also to Miss Putri, or anyone that would like to answer can raise the hand.
Yeah.
On the Zoom application, I mean, huh?
Of course.
Because I cannot see all the pictures at the same time. So Aska, you can make the question.
How many children in the picture?
Can you repeat for me again?
How many children in the picture?
Okay, so how many children are in the picture? Can you repeat? How many children are in the picture?
How many children are in the picture?
Okay, because we always need the verb in English. We always need the verb. I know that maybe in Indonesian, you sometimes don't put it in the sentence, right? But in English, always need the verb. So how many children are in the picture? And then good, because children is the plural, irregular for child, right? Okay, and anyone that would like to answer, this is easy, right? We know the trick. There are many, so what we are gonna say? Anyone?
Kepada siapa Aska mau tanya?
Miss Putri.
Oh, Sumiran. Okay.
Okay, let's see if Miss Putri was listening carefully.
I see lots of children are in the picture.
Okay, so there are a lot of children in the picture. Like there are lots of children in the picture. Okay, great. So just one thing that I would like to check with you all. What's the name of this thing? What's the name of this thing? Anyone knows? What's the name of this?
Beach towel, maybe.
Okay, great, Ria. You studied. Thank you very much. Beach towel, or sometimes you remember someone said mat. Also, mat can be okay. Like this is a mat too, right? This is like a floating mat. Okay, thank you very much. So I hope that how much and how many now is a bit more clear to you. We will work on how much and how many more in the future. But for this time, the homework for the next time will be not about how much and how many, but will be just about writing a self-introduction of 100 words. So do you remember when the first time we met, we introduced ourselves, of course, telling about our name, our job, if we are students, where do we live, our favorite animal. Okay, we can try to tell many things, right, that we would like to inform our classmates of. And so I invite you to make about 100 words. It's okay, a bit less, it's okay, a bit more, it's not a problem, but about 100 words. And because next lesson will be about self-introduction, okay? And let's choose the 5 words of today. So let me see. Taking again the picture, maybe. So from this picture, I would like to choose maybe to dive. Okay, you can see this lady, she's diving, right? And then from the other picture, we could choose, let me see, let me share it with you again. From this picture, we could choose strings, like string, or also rope, right? Let's take both of them, string and rope. And so you can see the difference between the two. So we have to dive from the other picture, string, rope. Then we can say to pop, the verb to pop. And then maybe what this dog was doing was barking. Okay, the dog was barking. So to bark, to bark. Okay, so these are the 5 words of the day: rope, string, to pop, to dive, to bark. And again, please write a self-introduction of 100 words. And, we will check that together, and then we will work on learning how to introduce yourself during next lesson. Okay?
Okay, it's really nice, Mr. Leo. About the homework, it's only about making your self-introduction for 100 words. It can be more, it can be less, but more or less. Okay.
More or less.
Okay, and also the 5 words, it's only for memorize. Okay, so you just have to remember the words, just to find the meaning and just to remember. Okay, it's not related when you have to work with the homework. I mean, there is no need to put the string, the rope, or to bark in your self introduction. Okay,
That would be very hard.
I know, right? And I just want to remind you again about our form, yeah, for the evaluation form. If you did not fill the form, please fill the form right now, because in the end of the weekend we will have another form to fill again, yeah, because um, we're gonna give you in every weekly evaluation. I mean, the evaluation is weekly in every week, and it's all different. So I hope you can feel it. And please also expand this program to your friends, because from the previous evaluation, it's a very good evaluation, which is its positive evaluation, and we want to share this good program to another person, I mean another people, which is, it's probably your family, your friends, or just your relatives. Okay, and it's a must. Just, like something that you just have to bring 2 of your family member, or just your relatives or your friends to join this program. Okay, so I will put it everything, the information, through WhatsApp group. So every time you want to ask something about your friends once joining this program, just please asking me, okay, directly. Okay, I think only that. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the class with Mr. Leo, because Mr. Leo is a very great facilitator. Okay. Thank you very much for today. Thank you very much for Mr. Leo. I hope you enjoy your sun bath after this. Hopefully.
Actually, it's too cloudy now. Too
It's just
cloudy.
the blood. Okay.
Too sad.
Yeah. And to everyone here, the participants, every time we want to ask about the feedback, as always, So every time you want to give us the feedback, please through WhatsApp, or just when we have a class. Yeah, because your input is very meaningful for us. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and have a good night. Have a good rest for you all.
Before
Thank you.
maybe
Yes.
before maybe they leave, I would encourage them maybe to turn on the cameras to say goodbye. I mean, to say see
Yeah.
and soon, because I could see only 3 of you today. I was very, very sad. Okay, so if you can turn on, if you're not, naked, so if you can turn on, then so maybe I encourage you. So
See?
okay, I can see
Everyone is
Fatima. Thank
beautiful.
you,
Yeah,
Jessica.
thank you.
Yeah, you can see Ririn. You see Ririn couldn't. Salman, Tyru. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
See you next time. I understand that sometimes it's not easy to keep the camera on. So thank you anyway. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
there's
Thank you, Miss Putri.
Yeah,
bye
thank
bye.
you.
You.
Bye.